Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Let me introduce myself. My name is Syahputri Sumanti and I'm from Basic B 2019. Now, I want to tell you about the maps of physics. The maps of physics. So physics is a huge subject that covers many different topics, going from galaxies in the depth of space right down to subatomic particles. And if you don't already know physics, it's difficult sometimes to see how all these different subjects are related to each other. Physics can be broadly broken down into three main parts: classic physics, quantum, physics relativity, classical physics. Start by Isaac Newton with the discovery. The law of motion describes all things that can move. Universal law of gravity. Calculus, mathematics, which is the language of physics. For example, in the formal derivative, telescopes, microscope, and camera. Wave consists of transverse and longitudinal. Electromagnetic. Choose theory is description of large, complex system and how small difference in internal conditions can lead to very different final outcomes. Thermodynamic is the description of energy and how it passed from one form to another. Energy is fundamental property to physics, and although I have written energy here, I should have written it everywhere on this map because everything has energy. The orbit of Mercury was slightly too fast and some strange things happened on the smallest scales with electrons and like which were all unexplained. Physics at the time thought that they would solve and explain these problems soon enough, but looking at them they unraveled at the new domain of relativity and quantum physics and turned our understanding of the universe completely on its head. Albert Einstein was the genius who developed and theories of physics, special and general relativity. Special relativity predicts speed of light is constant for observers, which means that when you revolve really fast where stuff start happening like time slowing down. General relativity says that space and time are part of the same fabric called space-time and that force of gravity comes from objects bending space-time, making other objects fall in toward them. Atomic theory probed the nature of the atom and more detailed description of the atom were developed. Nuclear physics description how the nucleus of atom behave and explain radiation. Nuclear fission, the splitting of the atom used in our nuclear power plants, and nuclear fusions, which takes place in the sun and will hopefully soon be harnessed here one another on Earth. Particle physics probes even deeper to find the fundamental subatomic particle that everything is made of another description in the standard model of particle physics. What is the fundamental natural reality? How come the universe even exists? Do we have free will if we are just made of physics? Or how do we know that the way that we do physics and can actually get to the fundamental truth of the universe? And that was the map of physics.